Hey everyone, my name's Jay. I'm here at Self Pub Now, a channel that wants to help you, the first time publisher, how to click publish. Remember, you don't need thousands of dollars to publish, you don't need a fancy editor, you don't need a fancy publisher. You can do this. And I'm here to show you how publishing on a budget is possible. In my first book, I was able to self-publish between $300 and $400, all in. And I made some money actually on all the sales. It wasn't a whole lot, but it's there. And hey, do you know how I know I made it as a publisher? Because I see my book on the secondhand market on eBay. And when you see your book on eBay on a second chance, that kind of makes you feel good inside, doesn't it? It does me, I know that. The most important thing is that why are you writing your book? Maybe it's to check off a box. Maybe it's something you always wanted to do. But I think it's because you want to help people. You want to change people. You want to inspire someone. You want to give them a story they've never heard before. Your story about whatever topic it is. Whatever genre or subdrama genre, if it's horror, sci-fi, romance, business, self-help, cookbooks, anything. You want to give the audience a little piece of yourself. And you won't do that until you click publish. Let me tell you a little story. Alright? We have kind of heard it before. You know? It's the tortoise and the hare. But this time, the tortoise and the hare are self-publishers. Alright? Now follow me here. We all know that the tortoise is the slow one. And the rabbit's the fast one. I did that on purpose. Hang with me. You are either the tortoise or the hare. You're either slow, methodical, and you're putting your manuscript through Grammarly for the 7th time in a row, and you're looking at your 9th round of beta readers, and you're just taking forever. But you're going to finish, right? And you're going to go to the finish line, and you're going to be successful, and you're going to be happy with what you have. Or the hare, the rabbit. Quick, 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 quick. And you run through every step and you don't research and you don't understand the process and you're just putting words on a page and you're barely looking at them, and maybe you kind of edit them but maybe you kind of don't, and you're just trying to get through the process and you finish and you're successful. That's okay. Which one are you? I suspect, as most of the first-time self-publishers that I've met, they're the tortoise. They're slow, methodical. But unlike the story that we all heard of when we grew up, you don't finish. You don't click publish. There's this sense of, it's not good enough, and I'm not good enough, and I need this, and what about that, and who's going to read it, and who's going to like it, and what happens if no one buys it, or how is someone going to find it for me, and oh, there's so many questions. Look, you've come to the right place. Subscribe now to Self Pub Now, and you'll be notified, ring the bell when a new clip comes out to help you. I'm here for you to actually have your manuscript out there in the world. If you are more meticulous and more methodical, I'm going to have a listing of all my other videos down below that's going to help you. It's more of a classroom setting. Here's the 7 tips that you need to know how to write. Here's the 7 tips for you to self-publish. Here's the 7 tips for marketing. Alright? That's a lot to take in. Alright? The other videos are going to be more bite-sized chunks that are going to help you deliver. The most important thing is to click publish. My recommendation for you, the first-time publisher, is this. Don't write your gigantic idea, alright? Write that idea. Get that down. That shouldn't be your first book, okay? That's not helpful for you. Why? You're a tortoise. You want everything perfect, in particular. And you're taking your time to do every single step there is. And then you find that you missed a step because you just read another blog article that told you to go from here to here, so then you backtrack a little bit, and you lose all that ground. In the hair, and he's already written 3 books. They're short stories. They're 40 pages. They're like 10,000 words. They're nothing. They're novellas. They're they're bibs and bobs. That's the key. That's the key. Write something short and quick and sweet and simple, and then you understand the process. Then you can learn from that process and grow. And those first books can be 99 cents all day long. All right? You don't have to spend money on the big editors if you don't want to. All right? You don't have to spend money on the big covers if you don't want to. All that helps. All that's beneficial. But clicking publish is so motivating because it's rewarding and satisfying because it shows to yourself that you did it. You published. You are an author. Once you click publish, you're an author. You're published. It's a fantastic feeling inside. Because then you're like, oh, that wasn't so hard. I can do this again. And quicker next time, and quicker and quicker. And then the third time around, you're like, oh, I can actually cut out that step right there that I used to do, but it doesn't really do anything for me anymore. Skip it. Move on. The tortoise and the hare. Be the hare. Be quick. Because it's not the end of the world if you mess up. Oh man, I got a bad review on Amazon. Learn from that bad review. Was the guy just a jerk? Maybe. A lot of people online are just jerks. But if you're the tortoise, sometimes they don't finish. I want you to finish. Please click publish. Please click publish. So, 3 tips, 3 budgets that you can use. 1, DIY me. Alright? Do it myself. Do it yourself, because why not? My first book I published, I did the internal, I did the images, I did the writing, I did everything. I did the editing, I did everything in it. And I was happy with it. It's what I wanted to do, but it took me forever. I had to learn different programs to do internal editing and how to format it and how to do the images on the outside and the cover and then the spine and how big everything is supposed to be and this and that. If that's not you, if you don't want to learn everything, the marketing, you're going to have to learn. That's just kind of part of it. Regardless if you work with a fancy publisher or by yourself, marketing is very important. Take some time to learn that. But if you don't want to learn everything else, if you just want to write and do some basic grammatical things through Grammarly or something like that, then fine, whatever. Do that. All right, you do you. But if you want to learn everything, do DIY me. Outsourcing. Number 2, outsource. Fiverr, Upworks, Freelancer. There's a ton of other ones out there. And you can just figure stuff out. You can have someone edit your work, you can have someone proofread it, you can have someone do your cover, you can have every single thing you want. Heck, you can pay someone to write your book for you if you really wanted to. And then you just outsource bits and pieces that you don't want. Now this of course is going to be a little more expensive depending on who you get. Now on Fiverr, literally you can spend $5 on everything. It's going to be not good though. It's what you pay for. Eventually, or every now and then, you may find a person that's like a diamond in the rough that's just starting out. But ideally, you're still going to be putting in some money. So think of that. Along with that is 99 designs for your cover. All right, each bit of that costs a little bit more money. I'll put some links in the description and kind of show you guys kind of what to expect and where to go. 3, an all-in-one. Okay, an all-in-one. That doesn't sound that bad, Jay. Why can't I do that? That sounds really good. I write it, and they do everything else. They do the marketing for me, they do the cover, they do the editing, the proofreading, the grammar, everything. Okay, no, that's $10,000, $15,000, $25,000. Did I lose it there? Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, that's a lot of money that I don't have. Maybe you do. And if you do, and that's the route you go, fine, do that. In the description, I'll throw a couple of different places out there that kind of will get your gears turning a little bit. I have not used these services I've used the ones that we outsourcing ones. I've used the Fivers and the the 99 Designs. I'll do those other things for other projects, for other things, but I haven't spent the big bucks. They're an option though. So 3 ways that you can budget. You can learn everything you can and do everything yourself, which you can be successful at if you're good at everything or good enough for everything. If you're just a writer, maybe you can't be a designer. But maybe if you're just a good enough designer to pass, you're good. You can piece some stuff together, or you can kind of mix the two. You can do, I want to edit myself and I want to write it myself. I'm going to outsource the cover to 99 Designs and have a competition to do my book cover. Or I just saw a really cool image on Instagram. I'm going to go talk to that person and see if I can't buy it from them to use in my book. Okay. So you can outsource small things here and there and pull from there. Or you're like, no, Jay, I'm a writer. That's all I want to do. I've got $25,000 sitting around. I'm going to give it to somebody else and they'll do everything else for me. Cool. 3 ways you can budget. Which one's right for you? You have to decide. The most important thing is if you never click publish, no one will read what you wrote. And that's what it comes down to. You're writing for a purpose. What is that purpose? That purpose is, hopefully, to make a little bit of money, and then a lot of bit of money later on. But so people can read your stuff. You're writing it. If you're writing for just for you, I don't know, you can get a free blog and then write all day long. And then throw people on, you can write long blog posts and Facebook things, and you can tweet in sections and have a little tweet storm. You're writing for a better purpose, a bigger purpose. You're writing so people can read what you said. Deep down, you want the world to know what's up here, right? That will never happen if you never click publish. Because once you click publish one time, I promise you, once you click publish one time, the next time's easier. The second time, it's easier. Third time, it's easier. And it just snowballs from there. And all of a sudden, before you know it, your book series is 15 books deep, and you're like, oh, how'd this happen? It's only been 3 years. It's only been 5 years. Wow, this is bonkers. I hope I helped you out, guys. I hope I have. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, click that subscribe button. If you have some questions, throw down some comments. I'll get back to you. And this is Jay from Self Pub Now. Remember, be the hare and click publish. See ya. And remember, click publish. I have no clue anymore.